that the June 12th summit is back on track.
I will tell you, we've made real progress in the last 72 hours towards setting the conditions.
Power of the pen. The president says that he may extend clemency to 2 celebrity felons after pardoning right-wing pundit Dinesh D'Souza.
He just wanted me to be out there, to be a bigger voice than ever, defending the principles that I believe in.
We begin this morning with the trade war, triggered by the White House and now inviting threats from the United States' closest allies that could end up costing American consumers and U.S. businesses millions of jobs and billions of dollars. The president says he is trying to make things fair, but even many Republicans are saying his way of going about it is a huge mistake. I have a great team here to break all of it down. But first, I want to explain what's going on here. New steel and aluminum tariffs have been in place for about 9 hours. But already, U.S. allies are threatening to push back and to do it hard. On Thursday, the White House said it would allow tariffs to go into effect against Canada and Mexico and, of course, the European Union. The White House is arguing it is a matter of national security and that it is protecting the United States' workers. But officials, they denied the decision is part of a larger trade war.
Are you sparking a trade war with these new tariffs?
No, I think the president's protecting American aluminum and steel.
These are blips in the radar screen. I don't think they change the fundamentals of relationship.
A blip to a billionaire like Wilbur Ross, maybe. Well, here's the thing. You would not know that from the reaction besides those two gentlemen. Here's what our allies said about the decision.
Let me be clear. These tariffs are totally unacceptable.
It's totally unacceptable that a country is imposing unilateral measures.
Obviously, today, unfortunately, the worst-case scenario was presented, which is imposing tariffs on your allies.
Okay, but let's say you're not a world leader. Why should you at home care? According to the Chamber of Commerce, the administration's trade policy could threaten as many as 2.6 million jobs. And even if your job is not impacted, your wallet certainly could be. According to the conservative-leaning American Action Forum, the tariffs the president is imposing will raise import costs for U.S. companies. If the companies pass those expenses on to customers, which they usually do, it could cost Americans more than $7 billion. And that is before our allies impose their own tariffs, which could happen very quickly. Canada says it will impose tariffs on nearly $13 billion worth of American goods, everything from steel to toilet paper. The EU says it will tax more than $7 billion worth of goods like motorcycles, bourbon, and Mexico, well, they say plans to put tariffs on everything from pork bellies to fresh fruit. Many Republicans, they're furious, insisting the administration is doing far more harm than good. Pat Toomey called it bad news. Orrin Hatch says it will harm Americans. Ben Sass, he called it dumb. Lamar Alexander said it was a very big mistake. Everyone from Paul Ryan to the Koch brothers have come out in opposition to these tariffs. The Wall Street Journal editorial board went as far